Well, it's that time, folks. It's that time. And if you ain't been paying attention to what's going on over there with Foodie, Juan Kenobi, the Kuwaiti queen herself, then you have missed out on what? Not much, but it doesn't matter. We're going to just talk about what she been doing and the excitement she have and all the hard work she been putting in her channel over there. Is that true? Nope, never gonna happen. You know why? Because I have put more effort in choosing out a new toilet seat than she put in that channel in the past, I think, 3 years. She ain't put no effort in over there, and it's great. You know why? Because it really shows how hard you gotta work for her over there. She come over there, she laying on the couch, she just talking, she just yelling at people, and her main asset she have in the channel is to attack all the reaction channels. And at this point, she running at the people to attack that she attacking channels that don't exist. She is gonna create her own reaction channel and attack it so she have something to do over there. And that's the best part. She is the hardest worker. We got our former baby girl. You know, she be working 3 times a week, and it's like 6 months behind. But when you got the power to do that, you can do it. But Foodie Juan Kenobi, she be showing up almost every day, 62 times a day, 17 live streams. I think she live streams longer than YouTube. At this point, I think that YouTube get a lunch break and she don't. She just be over here popping out content. I don't know what it's even about. I don't even think at this point she know what it's about. She just posting and piling it up. Just piling pure nonsense, folks. Look right here. Boom. Nonsense, 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 and mukbang her brains out. That's all we got over there. And the best part of, she will not change the strategy. And you know what she doing? It's the equivalent of going to the bathroom, pooping on top of the toilet seat because you're too lazy to lift it. Now that's what she's doing over there, but we're not going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it a little bit more exciting because she been missing for like 2 days now, and everybody think that she disappeared. She flying back to Canada. She flying to Thailand. It doesn't matter where she flying. I think I saw a little bit. I was like looking out my window and I saw somebody hang gliding, and I think it might have been Chantel. I might not be sure, but it looked a little bit like her, but they was very high up in the sky, so maybe it wasn't. But besides that, I think she has to go visa hopping. She trying to find some way to like get somewhere and then come back to the man of her dreams, the person that she not really married to, and everybody besides her knows it. Do you all know in the comment that she not married? She believes this. Can you believe that she's still 2 years? 2 years, she's still believing that she's married. Do whatever you want there, Chantel, Foodie, Juan Kenobi. Keep it up. It gives us content, and we love it. You know what this reminds me of? Like when you was in school and you had that person in your class and they just made up stories, just complete stories, right? And they like, I'm dating the coolest person in another school, and everybody knows it, and they the most popular, and they ain't dating nobody, right? They just making this story up and want you to believe it. That's where we at with Chantel. It's 13th grade or whatever. Let's let her go along with it, because if she just stopped the story, we got nothing to talk about. She gonna just sit there. I think she'll put mute on and she'll just stare in the computer and look at us, and that would be, we don't want none of this nonsense. We want some activity going on, and the only way we gonna get some activity is if she go back to Canada, because you know what's gonna happen like last time. It's gonna get wild, out of control. We gonna get her driving around, just sitting in the middle of the woods in the complete dark. And the best part, she sat on live stream. It was completely dark. Like if you went inside your house right now, you went in your bedroom, you shut the door and you just turn all the lights out and you put a blanket over your head and you just sitting there and you can't see nothing. That's how the live stream was. Now, Chantel, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice. You know, if you're gonna do live streams and it's gonna be dark and you in a car, there is a light in the top that you could turn on so we can see what's going on. But instead, she just leave it completely dark. I think I seen deers in the background, like peeking in a window, but who knows? Maybe it was somebody else. It doesn't matter, right? But this is what's got to happen, because if you be paying attention to her views, they cannot go any lower besides going negative. And at this point, I think she going to load up a video and we're going to have negative 2,000 people watch, and it's going to be out of control and she going to complain. But besides this nonsense we've been talking about, she been over there live streaming, but she haven't been live streaming over on YouTube. She been over there on TikTok, and she been trying to battle people. She think like she's some battler, and she gonna defeat all the TikTokers and win the championship and get millions upon millions of dollars. And did that happen? Nope, she lost to every single person that she battled. At one point, I think there was just a chair. There wasn't even a person to battle, and she lost to an empty chair right on TikTok. The chair, I think, got 1 million battle gifts or whatever it is, and they was like happy, and she lost. She was upset, and then she gave up and she just ran away. She like tapped out and she ran off. No, she didn't ran. No, she didn't ran. It doesn't matter, right? But she lost and she gave up, and that's the end of that whole nonsense. Now, Chantel, you need to try something better, because that's a little bit embarrassing. You got 102,000 people and you can't even win to somebody. I think they had 1 follower and you lost to them. It doesn't matter. Congratulations to the person that beat Chantel. Foodie Wan Kenobi, you is the best right now, and you can move on with your life. But besides that, after all this nonsense went on, she goes on to stay on live stream and she gonna do some fun for us. Nope. Instead, she just lay on the couch. Yes, folks, just laying there sideways. I mean, just sideways, not even sitting up on the couch, but sideways, like when you sleeping and watching like TV. Like that. That's what she did. And did she do anything exciting? Nope. But did I expect it? Yep, I did, because I don't expect her to put any effort. But this is how it gets wild even after that. She's now laying on the couch with her imaginary husband right there. I didn't even see him. He was just saying something, and she would just giggle and laugh to stuff that nobody knew what the joke was. I didn't hear. It was like brum bum bum boom, and nobody knew what was going on over there. So for everybody who don't know, she was live streaming on TikTok, and it is now, yes, 3 o'clock in the morning, her current time over there. I mean 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning. And what is she doing? She was over there blasting music. I mean, as loud as you can, like a house party. Like back in the day, you had a house party, you just blast the music and the whole building was like moving and shaking and bass thumping all over the place. And that's what she was doing at 3 o'clock in the morning. Even the chat was over there saying, Chantel, could you like slow it down? We can't even hear what you saying. It's too loud. Was she courteous to the people in her building? Nope. I think at this point, would they keep this up, they're going to get evicted. They're going to be out there. And at this point, we ain't even seen Chantel like in 2 days. I don't know if she uploaded now after I made this video, or is live stream, or she's on a plane back to Canada. I want you to think about this carefully. You sleeping, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and you got Chantel living next to you, blasting and yelling and laughing and giggling. It's like on a Monday night. It really shows how little she cares about anybody. Think about it. If you was one of her beezes, you lived inside of her building, you came back after working a hard day, maybe 23 hours, you was doing something, you came back, you getting ready to go to sleep, and she's over there blasting the music with no care. She won't even turn it down for people in a chat that have a headphones on. They trying to listen. Maybe they trying to listen quiet in their house and they don't want blasting music, but she's over there with no cares at all what she doing to people. And that's the saddest part, because this isn't something that she just doing over there in Kuwait. You remember, and for the people that don't know, when she was living in Canada, she used to do the same thing. She was living over there in the villa. She would be blasting music, bouncing up and down on balls, jumping on a couch. It was out of control. She was making noise. And then if she couldn't get any control, she would scream for Pete's on the top of her lungs with no care who she's waking up.
Oh my God!
It's out of control. She haven't changed nothing. In all the years I'm watching, besides a pair of underwear that she tossed behind the couch, she ain't changed her strategy. She got a losing strategy, and she gonna play it to the end, folks. She is not going to do any better. You know why? Because she don't care. She's still getting a paycheck until it stops. And then when it stops, what's she gonna do? Complain that it's everybody else's fault. So I want you to think about it. It's gonna be my fault. It's gonna be your fault. It's gonna be people that don't even watch YouTube. They have never logged on a computer ever. It is that person's fault that Foodie Wan Kenobi is failing on YouTube.
Blah 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 blah.
And with an ending like that, there's no way to continue. Well, that's the end of the video, folks, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Later.